Today I'm going to be giving you a closer look at this sofa stretch cover from Uozzi Bedding. Okay, so this one comes in a couple of different colors. It comes in beige, blue, coffee. Now this is the color that I have on here, this coffee brown color. Okay, and then they're striped also. So you've got this dark coffee with a lighter brown color striped in between. There's also a gray and a green, and it comes in both love seat and sofa sizes. So let's talk first about the width and what is the best sofa to use this on. So you should use this, it should work on a sofa that's between 75 to 90 inches, and for a love seat between 57 and 73 inches. Now my sofa meets those measurements, but it is not ideal for my type of sofa, and I'll show you more in depth exactly how it doesn't work and which sofa would be best to use a little bit later in my review. So they do have elastic fitted corners around here, which makes you get a nice fit as long as you have a sofa that falls within the certain requirements. The great thing about this sofa cover is that it's machine washable. So that's always nice if you have young kids or something like that, that you can pull it off and machine wash. I like that. I do like to clean my sofas regularly, and so instead of getting like a big upholstery cleaner out or something like that, you can take off the slip cover and the pillow shams as well and wash them. So machine wash cold, tumble dry low. So this one comes with a slip cover and with two pillowcases as well. My pillows seem to be a little bit big, so the one corner was pulled off and it kind of like pulled at the seams a little bit to get it in there. It definitely fits in there, but if you find yourself with pillows that don't fit in there, or maybe you don't have pillows on your couch, you can easily take those slip covers and put stuffing in there or create your own pillow to fit. Okay, so let's show you some more details here. Now the couch cover itself is a knitted cotton, and it is soft and stretchy. The great thing about this material, I'm really impressed with it. I love the stretch on it, and I love that it's not firm or scratchy or rough whatsoever. You know how some couch cover materials can be really stiff? This one is really a nice cotton. So as you can see, it's kind of like light and loose. It feels very soft also. Now mine is not correctly attached because I'm going to show you that more in detail right now. So you can see this looseness and you can see the material, and just it is, you know, thin and nice, and it's really stretchy and a fitted area here at the bottom. Your sofa cover is going to come in a cute little bag like this. Actually love little details like this. So it's just cute. It's got a little see-through window. So your sofa cover's in there. It also comes with some extra slip little pull things, which I'll show you how to use those in a little bit. And it comes with some instructions that are pretty decent for putting it on. I just want to show you briefly here what would be an ideal couch type to put on here. Now my couch, as you'll see in a few minutes, features, it is a base, and then there's two pillow cushions that come out like this, and then it's pillows that go across the back rather than being like a solid couch back, which doesn't make it the best fit for this. Now what is going to be ideal is if you have, you know, these hard sides here and your couch cushions are square, rather than mine, you'll see kind of have an L shape where it juts out here and goes like this around the side. Okay, so if you have a square cushion there, almost like a pull-out couch would meet this requirement, and you've got like one solid cushion in the back. Now this one, it'll fit and stay on and look super, super fitted. Mine can get to the point where it looks nice, but in order for it to stay nice and super fitted, it's just really difficult on my couch type. And I'll show you that more in detail as I pull this off for you. Okay, so here are the two pillows. Show you those in a minute. Okay, so let me just pull this up here so you can see my couch. Now I wanted, let me adjust this so you can see it. I was looking for a couch cover because of this little area right here where my cat has destroyed the couch. It's still got a lot of life in it and it's a nice comfortable couch, but I have to do something about that. Okay, so as you can see on the back, it's just a hard back here with nothing to tuck it in and pillows going across the back. So it's more of an overstuffed couch, And then you can see this cushion here goes like this and comes out to the side. So that's why it's kind of making this difficult to fit on my couch really nicely. But if you've got a different couch, it will definitely work much better. And I would say this is a nice couch cover. You're not going to really see it in its full glory of how great it looks because of my couch type, which is really too bad. Okay, but let's show you how to put this on. When putting this on, you're going to start from the back. So the first thing you want to do is pull it up and look for the tag that is at the back here. Actually, don't remember where it is, but it's on the back side, somewhere on the back. And then you'll also see that there are these ties on here. There's going to be one on the back, one in the front, two on the side, so that'll help you with the direction. You can also see a seam line that goes like this and runs across the back and kind of curves down this way. So that's a good way to judge what's on the back. You find that tag, you'll be able to see the seam and pull it down, okay? So pull this the whole way down here on the back, and then you've got this amount here that you're going to pull over onto the front from there. All right, so I've got it secured on the back. Now you can see that I've got these 3 loose pillows going across the back. I used to have 4 going across, but it was way too overstuffed, didn't fit, had to take one off because it just is not the style of couch that works best with this. Okay, so this has a lot of stretch and give. So it's really just as simple as getting that back on and then stretching it across the front. Okay, so it's definitely stretchy. You can kind of pull it down and then it'll look something like this when you've got it on. Now, as you saw earlier from the straps, you got the strap in the front and the back and the 2 on the sides. You're going to want to take them and tie them underneath the base of the couch. I would say you probably don't have to. If you didn't want to bother with that, you could tuck them up inside. But if you're going to have this on for a long, long period of time, then it definitely makes it more secure if it's got tied off underneath. So you tie those two like that, like the ribbon on top of a package, to keep it securely on there. In order to do that, you're probably going to need to flip your couch over so you've got full access to the back to tie that on there tightly. Now, I haven't done that here today because I wanted to take it on and off to show you. Now, your next step from here, as you can see, we've just kind of got this loose mess here. Your next step is going to be to tuck in the looseness, okay? So you want to go to the back and tuck in. Now, here's where my particular couch becomes a problem, because rather than being a cushion that's kind of built in the back with a cushion that slips inside and a clear crease underneath, I just have separate pillows here in these 2 cushions with the hard back behind it. So that's when it becomes a little bit trickier. Now, it does come with some tools that do make it possible for me to make this more fitted, and I'll show you that in a second, because I'm really having a hard time tucking it in at all. But it comes with these, which are kind of just little foam rods, and they're anti-slip. So what you can take, now normally on most couches you'd be able to tuck it in, it would have a tucked look, but you'd sit on it and it would probably come loose. That is the whole point of these. With mine, it's difficult to tuck unless you've got something like this, which actually helps because you can take this here and I can actually tuck back behind my cushion. See that? It's really just the back pillows on here that are kind of problematic for me. Okay. Now, I had a friend doing this with me earlier when I originally put it on, and 2 hands working together, we got it looking really nice, actually. And I'm just not doing it justice right now. But yeah, tuck it in. Tuck it back behind. Now, if you had a cushion that came over, you could like tuck it up underneath there to get a good fit. Okay, and then my other problem is the sides that it goes out like an L, like here. So I can put those on the sides. They just don't stay in there very well because I have to put it in like an L shape. So I have some pictures when it's done nicely. Mine always ends up a little bit puckered here. And it's really not the cover, it's the type of couch. Okay, So as you can see, mine don't tuck the full way in as most couches do, but I can get it to a point where you really can't tell. And the great thing about it once they're on there is I can sit here. This isn't even tucked the whole way back and not even secure, but they really don't slip on this material. So when I'm sitting up and down, things like that, it's not pulling out, it's staying in there, and it's making it look like a specific fitted look. So these are actually really cool. The problem for me is that they're somewhat visible, they stay in there, and if you've got kids that like to dig into your couch, they will probably reach in and pull them out, and if they're like, my toddler, try to eat them, which has been my issue with this, which is probably why over the long run, this just isn't going to work on my couch while I've got younger ones here. Another style of couch, yes, it would work well because I would say that it's a good couch cover. Okay, so you've got those going across the back, and then you've got your slip covers. Let me just show you here where mine has pulled a little bit in the corner as I'm trying to like jam this pillow in here. Like I said, if it's a couch that doesn't come with excess pillows or things like that, you can easily make a pillow or just put stuffing straight into the slip cover. The slip covers are washable as well, and they have a zipper right here where you can just take on and off of your pillow. Okay, so overall, you can still see that I don't have these tucked in all the way, but I mean, there's the full effect of that couch cover. As you can tell, you can still see mine back there, just because of the style of my couch. But the next step would be from here to smooth out anything that's loose, tuck it in. Now it's really got an elastic part. You can make it, fitted and look nice. I feel like it does pull tight over areas where it just looks really, really smooth, even though this is a difficult couch to fit over because of that pillow back. So I'm definitely impressed with this. If you had another couch that was just older, maybe a little bit dirty, maybe you wanted to keep it nice with the couch cover, this should work great. If you've got an overstuffed one like me with the separate pillows in the back and the L-shaped pillow, then it's going to be more difficult to use this. You really, really do want the cushions on the base of your couch to be the solid square, so that this is just going straight over that, and then you don't have any of this excess that doesn't quite tuck in, as you can see right here. Okay, so I say that there's more to fitting this to your couch than just the length of the couch. You also have to think about the cushions, not only on the back, but on the bottom of the couch as well. Here's what I love about this slipcover. I love the look of it. I love the stripes. I like the colors. I really love the feel. And these are pretty effective, which you can't really tell because I haven't tucked them in there, but you'll be able to see pictures on here to show you a little bit better. But they do actually work well to keep that in there and hold it in place so that it doesn't slip over time as you're sitting up and down. So that's kind of nice that it comes with those, really, and they're pretty effective. But it's very, very soft material. I mean, it's super soft that if you were to lay on this couch, it's just really, really comfortable. It doesn't feel like a cheap sofa cover or anything in the least. It's also very thin and stretchy and can fit around nicely because everything is elastic and fitted at the bottoms. Also, the fact that it is easy to put on and pull off, you can just take your time to maneuver, but to actually slip it on and pull it over the front is pretty easy, and you can just take it off and throw it into your washing machine anytime that you need to wash it, which is super nice and convenient. If it was really, really difficult to take on and off, then washing it wouldn't be that easy, but because you can just slip it on and off and put it in there, you also have the straps at the bottom to make it extra secure should you want that to really, really stay tight and in place. Mine has stayed tightly in place as far as, around the edges and everything besides this area that just don't work because of my cushions, even without those tied on the bottom. So that's been your closer look at this sofa slip cover and whether or not it might be a good fit for you based on your couch. You want to look at the measurements and you want to look at the type of pillows on the bottom and in the back. And if you don't find yourself in the situation with the L-shaped pillows and the overstuffed separate pillows in the back, then you should be good at using this. Even though it is ill-fitted on my couch, it doesn't look horrible. And actually, there's times that I've got it looking nice. My kids just keep pulling it out because they can reach those portions in the back. But that has been your closer look. I hope that you find it helpful for whether or not this couch cover will be a nice effect for you, but it's a great way to take separate pieces of furniture and get them matching in a room, or take an older piece of furniture and get it looking nice and clean and new. And I believe that they sell these for, this particular one's for sofas and love seats, and I think you can find probably matching ones from this company for chairs as well. And that's been your closer look.